of talk during the offseason will be about Darvin Ham, no doubt about it. When you heard he was going to be named the Lakers coach, what went through your mind about him?
When I heard he was going to be the head coach?
Yep. Bring it.
Yes, I love Darvin Ham, and it's fresh. Not to take anything away from the other candidates who had opportunities. In my opinion, the Lakers need a fresh, a little younger voice who's had some time in the league and really has good rapport with players. You know, sometimes when the head coach, you can't really directly express, not even to the head assistant, but coaches like Darvin Ham, who's out there on the floor working out with guys, you can vent to guys like that. And in hearing stuff like that, you learn from those type of communication opportunities. And he's put in his time. He's a great communicator, blunt as possible. And that's what you need. You need to be just absolutely blunt from the beginning. I love this choice. Yeah,
he made no mistake about it. He said everyone will be accountable on this team. Talked a lot about sacrifice and a lot about playing better defense. From what you saw from his opening comments, which I thought came on a great introductory press conference, you impressed?
Extremely.
Yeah.
Honest. Look, I'm not trying to sugarcoat this. This is how it's going to be if you want to play for the Lakers. This is an organization that has a history of winning. That's all we want to do is win championships. So he's been, here back when, Mike Brown, I think Byron Scott even, and now he's been in the league, Milwaukee lately. So he's ready. He's ready. And I just think for what you need as far as communicating with players, it can't be soft. It has to be straightforward. That way you don't have time to deal with trying to please someone or trying to see what works for a particular player. And I think he knows how to do that. But as a coach, boom, this is what it is, and everything else will take care of itself.
Some former NBA players get lucky. Steve Nash named a head coach right away.
Yeah.
Our friend Derek Fisher named a head coach pretty close to the end of his playing career. Darvin Ham's the opposite. He was in the G League for a while as a coach. Then he was an assistant for several years with Atlanta, with Milwaukee, as you mentioned, the Lakers. Does he get players' respect because he really worked to hone his craft for over a decade from the time he started as an assistant to the time he was named the Lakers head coach?
Absolutely. He's been out there pregame when the guys are stretching.
Yeah.
He's been tossing back basketball. He's working on footwork with guys. And, Darvin's been one of those coaches that will just tell you. You might be complaining about something, you're not getting any calls, and he might say, well, maybe you can get some offensive rebounds. Maybe you can do some other things. You're worried about scoring too much. That's what you need. And he has a reputation, of having that type of attitude, not afraid to look at the video and say, hey, this is what we need. And guys respect that. And when you have that, that installed in you early in the season, and that's the way it's going to be, and you can accept that constructive criticism. In any job, you have to be able to accept that if you're going to get better. But the word sacrifice for the sake of the team, maybe less shots, maybe means coming off the bench and controlling that. Whatever that role is going to be, Darvin Ham is going to be the right messenger, and it'll be the right decisions that he'll make for this team, in my opinion.